This one hit me in a weird way as a Red Sox fan. Because when you wake up and see how this offseason has been unfolding, you can feel the direction the team is choosing, and it forces you to stop and really think about what kind of baseball we're about to watch at Fenway. This matters, not just for this season, but for how this front office sees the future, how this roster is being built, and what kind of identity they want this team to have. Something happened that might look small on the surface, but once you connect the dots, it tells a much bigger story about where we're headed and whether this plan actually works or not. So before we break all of that down together, real fan to real fan, do me a favor. Tap that like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. This channel is brand new. We're chasing our first 500 subscribers, and if you live and die with the Red Sox like I do, you're exactly who this channel is for. All right, now let's get into what actually happened, because this move says a lot more than just a name on a one-year contract. The Red Sox agreed to a one-year, $6 million deal with Isiah Kiner-Falefa, pending a physical. This came straight from MLB.com through Mark Feinsand, and it was first reported by Chris Cotillo from Mass Live. And the key thing here? This is another very intentional move by Craig Breslow as he continues reshaping this infield. Kiner-Falefa is entering his age 31 season, and if there's one word that defines him, it's versatility. This guy can basically play everywhere. And that matters even more now after Alex Bregman left in free agency and signed with the Chicago Cubs. That departure left a massive question mark at third base, and now all eyes turn to how Alex Cora is going to mix and match this infield. One thing that stands out right away: Kiner-Falefa was really good at third base last season. He posted +2 outs above average there, which was arguably his strongest defensive spot. It's also the position where he won a Gold Glove back in 2020 with the Texas Rangers. That's not nothing. Defense at third base has been an issue for this team, and suddenly, that problem looks a lot more manageable. Now, that doesn't mean he's locked into one spot. Marcelo Mayer, the 4th overall pick in the 2021 draft, is still expected to get his share of at-bats at either third base or second base, depending on what other moves the team makes. And that's where the intrigue really kicks in, because this infield is starting to feel like a puzzle with a lot of interchangeable pieces. At first base, the Red Sox already made a big move by trading for Wilson Contreras from the St. Louis Cardinals back in December. He's viewed as a valued run producer and is expected to be the everyday first baseman. At shortstop, Trevor Story is the only regular returning from last year's infield. And then you've got Romy Gonzalez, who absolutely crushes left-handed pitching and could see time all over the infield, and maybe even the outfield. This all ties back to something Breslow said after the Red Sox missed out on Bregman and pivoted to signing left-handed starter Ranger Suarez. He made it clear, this team is leaning into run prevention as its identity, and bringing in Kiner-Falefa fits that vision perfectly. He's not here because of his bat. He's here because he catches everything, doesn't make mistakes, and gives you flexibility night after night. Offensively, you know exactly what you're getting. Kiner-Falefa doesn't hit the ball hard, he doesn't hit for power, but he's an elite contact guy. Last season, his swing and miss rate was just 1%, which put him in the 91st percentile across all of MLB. His career strikeout rate is 15.7%, way better than the league average of 22.2%. That means balls in play, pressure on defenses, and fewer empty at-bats. In 2025, he split time for the second straight year between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Toronto Blue Jays, after Toronto claimed him off waivers in late August. Across 138 games, he hit .262 with a .631 OPS and stole 15 bases, his highest total since 2022. His best big league season actually came in 2024, when he posted a career-high 2.0 FWAR. He's also got legit experience everywhere. In 2024, he started 42 games at second base. In 2023, he started 61 games in the outfield with the New York Yankees. And believe it or not, he's even appeared in 73 games as a catcher, though he hasn't done that since 2019 with the Rangers. That kind of flexibility gives Cora a ton of options. In the postseason with the Blue Jays, he played in 15 games and went 6 for 37, which doesn't look great on paper. But he was still a key part of their contact-oriented approach. Unfortunately, the moment everyone remembers is him being thrown out at home as the potential World Series winning run in Game 7. Brutal. But that doesn't erase the value he brings over a full season. He was drafted by the Rangers in the 4th round back in 2013 out of Honolulu, and over 8 MLB seasons, he's built a reputation as a steady, reliable pro. As a right-handed hitter, his career splits are fairly even, .666 OPS against righties and .643 against lefties. Though in 2025, he did struggle more against left-handed pitching, hitting just .227. So, what does all of this mean for us as Red Sox fans? It means this front office is choosing defense, flexibility, and run prevention over star power. It means they're building a roster that can adapt, mix and match, and survive injuries. And honestly, it's not flashy, but it might be smart. The question is whether this approach is enough to actually compete in the AL East, or if it's just another half measure. As a fan, I'm cautiously optimistic. I like the fit. I like the defense. I like the flexibility. But I also know this team still needs more offense, and that pressure is squarely on Breslow and this front office. Now, I want to hear from you. How do you feel about the Kiner-Falefa signing? Do you like the direction the Red Sox are heading? Or does this worry you? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk it out like real fans. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button. The channel Red Sox Today is brand new. We're grinding toward our first 500 subscribers. And if you're a Red Sox fan who wants honest, real opinions, not sugar-coated takes, make sure you subscribe and ride this season with us.